Yo, what's good, boys? Today we took two trades. Um, yeah, both really confident, to be honest. Um, this is really nothing. It's pretty much a break-even day, in my opinion. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So going into today, I let the boys know in the Discord that I was looking for higher prices towards these highs right here on the hourly chart. But as you can see, they were hit, but I was kind of back and forth, but going into the day, I was pretty bullish, right? So off of market open, we push higher. We do form this gap right here on the 5 minute, but with how trendy it looked and bullish this reaction was, I just entered longs right here when we got this nice reaction off this fair value gap, this 1 minute. So we respected the constant encouragement, and we pushed higher, got this reaction, and I entered right here off the candle close. Put my stop loss around this area right here and targeted these hourly highs. As you can see, we ran higher, stopped, hit the break even, chopped up a little bit, ran lower, stopped me out at break even. So lost $0 right there. And then continued lower. 10 o'clock news formed that data low. And at this point, I was I was pretty bearish, to be honest. I mean, just looking at the size of these candles, like we're just slowly pushing higher. We had this huge dump, right? Slowly pushing higher, beautifully respects these gaps, right? And then we see more volume going lower, right? So like I'm obviously like looking for lower prices. Okay, it looks like it's flipping and wanting to continue lower. The only thing that was holding us back is this 15-minute BISI, and as you can see, we end up inversing that BISI, right? We end up inversing the BISI on the 15-minute. Again, it was not the strongest close. The 15-minute and this 5 minute. Okay, and that's like the only, it's like, that's why I'm kind of thinking this trade, why I wasn't like so confident in it. Like, I was confident in this trade playing out. Like, yes, this is like a setup for me. I was pretty confident taking this. But I wasn't like die hard like this. Like, I knew this was gonna play out. Like, it was either gonna hit break even or it was gonna play out. Where I knew it wasn't gonna reverse on me. That's too textbook of a play. So shorted right here, put my stop loss up here, and once I saw this candle closure right here, I waited just like a few more seconds, and right here we just instantly pretty much pumped up, and then I didn't enter obviously, and I waited for us to push down a little bit lower. So around this area, I was betting, okay, like if we reach down like this level, I'm gonna enter shorts, and we got this beautiful 1 minute displacing candle, right? And so I entered on the 5 minute shorts, right? That was my good confirmation right here off that close. And as you can see, ran lower a little bit and take profit, and then we instantly, let's start into this low. And then we instantly began to push higher. Almost got stopped out of break, or almost got stopped out by a few points right here. Since I my stop loss at this high, pushed lower, and then pushed higher, and then pushed lower. I got break even right here. Okay, so yeah, I got break even right here. I took out my position like right around this area right here, just cause bro, like I'm not gonna stay in a trade when we've been chopping for what, almost 20 minutes. Yeah, 16 minutes. Like, and it just, that's just beyond bad chop. Like, you do not want to be in a trade when it's like this. So I got out of break even, lost $100 again. That's absolutely nothing. I consider that break even. So, good trading day today. Just really unfortunate. I mean, my bias did play out. My original bias of higher prices did play out, but for some reason, we just had a huge dump. We chopped a lot, and then we just continued pushing higher. The only other trade I would have probably that looked clean today was this right here. Was this 1 minute inversion? We had a really nice displacement. We still had highs on the hourly time frame. These highs that I was looking for. This high, this high, and this high, and tapped in this 5 minute gap, and this was the inversion from that. But I was not on the charts. We were at the Coca-Cola factory, so yeah, I was not able to take this, and I was already two trades of the day. I was done, but this is like an A+ setup in my opinion. Price is weird right here, but this is very clean. I would have most likely taken this. It is all good though. Um, you know, I feel like right, like lately it's been, I don't know, bro. It's just been weird, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm just taking like mad break even trades. Like it's just annoying, bro. Like I've taken two break even trades this week, one win, and I don't know, bro. Like someone's just telling me like I'm just like a little confused right now, and I don't. It's because in conditions I know that like conditions are just weird for this model. Like this model is meant for trendy conditions, but like this is the first time I've traded this model in like untrendy conditions, and a lot of it's just chopping. A lot of it's just like you just like the bias is just weird, right? Like it'll flip in like 1 second. You don't know if we're still bullish or not. So my longs were very clean today, but the shorts they were good, but I had my doubts. Um, but I know I just got to keep on trading this model, and I mean, I've only been learning it for a month and a half, so I know I just got to keep on learning it, keep on sticking to it. I've already came this far where I've passed multiple accounts with this model, one account with this model. I had the other two XFAs from the old account, but I was literally up $1,500 on the XFAs. Um, like literally last week, but I made a lot of FOMO mistakes, and that's how I lost a lot of the money. So right now, I would literally be up almost $2,000 on the XFAs if I didn't make those FOMO mistakes on those terrible trades last week. So just trying to combat a lot of doubt right now in these conditions, just making me rethink like my model, rethink everything. But looking at it, like a lot of this just doesn't make sense. Like in my opinion, like the market, like there's no reason for us to dump that much. Like it's not even at this point. It doesn't like it's not even respecting like normal order flow. We okay, you can't even see this hole, boys. My fault. My fault. It's not even respecting normal order flow, but like we literally inverse this 15-minute gap. We inverse this gap. I don't care if it's a bad close. We inverse this as an inverse. We inverse this gap, right? And then we just a terrible candle right here. Obviously, I was stuck in that chop, and then we have just a huge pump higher, inversing. Like this is like literally a triple BPR. Like what is going on here? Like what is going on here, bro? And then we have a small push higher. We get that little move at 11:30, and then boom, 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 boom for the rest of the day. Like it's just nuts. It's weird. So these market conditions are weird for this model. I know some people are printing right now, and I'm trying not to. Um, compare myself to others for their models and stuff like that for them, making their money right now because this may be the conditions that they're good at, that their model thrives in. But personally, mine, with the continuation model I trade, it's very tough. So I just got to keep on being, smart, taking only good setups. Like I'm very proud this week that I haven't taken any just like horrendous trades like I did last week. I have had one trade. Today I was actually confident in the second trade. There's something gnawing at me saying like this cannot work out. Like there is something that can make it not work out. Once I saw the chop, that was like okay, bro, this is weird. But it was on Wednesday. It was a short. We were inside like a 4 hour gap. It did make sense, but like at the same time, it just wasn't the best. So I took break even on that trade anyway. But I'm glad this week I wasn't prone to taking a lot of bad trades. There was a lot of opportunities for me to take really bad FOMO trades. I had multiple times where I did have FOMO, but I didn't enter. So I'm glad that I didn't give in to that emotion because I would have lost a lot of those trades. They were losses. So I'm glad I didn't take those really, really bad trades and I just stuck to my plan, stuck to, taking good trades only, solid A plus setups, and just doing my own thing, right? So I know that going forth, knowing how this week compared to last week went, right? I literally lost $1,500. Okay, bro. I keep on going in and out of this, but look, this is my old. This was, bro. This was last week's trades, bro. Right? There's just a visual difference between like every single trade I was taking way too early because I was scared I was gonna miss out and end up playing lower. Like I didn't wait for this close. I got absolutely cooked. Look at the 5 minute. Look how chopped it is. Okay, that's the first one. Lost $700 right there. Again, on these accounts, I was literally up like $2,000 on my two XFAs. I was up I think $700, and then the other one I was up like $1,300. My leading one, and I could literally like one account right now. I could be like one trade away from getting a payout, but I messed up, right? And I just let the emotions get to me, and I gave in. Again, this trade took it way too early. Again, look at this price action. Number one. Second of all, this inverse was garbage. There was no inverse. I entered way too early, so that's why I have a new rule where I'm waiting for the close. Again, chop trade. bad market conditions, me making a bad mistake, and not being patient, waiting for close, and just in general trading in this chop, right? Third trade, even worse. Probably the worst trade that I ever took in my life. I did a recap on this last week. Super, 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 super chop. There was no high time frame gap tap. I literally was imagining one because I wanted to get into a trade so bad. Ran up. I didn't wait for a confirmation that, okay, we're respecting this gap. We're going to head lower. I literally just had a limit order on this. Horrendous, horrendous last week. So I know if I just stick to this, even like this week was super, super rough. Again, again. I know we're going to get back to good conditions sooner or later. And if I'm able to just do this from now on consistently, where I'm, taking break even weeks or even like 1 or 2 wins a week, bro, I'm glad. I am glad, right? Because it's just been rough these, past few months. This was a dub, but I didn't stay in this because of the chop. I stayed on my evals, but now I know why I should have stayed in that trade. The 5 minute was beautiful. This trade, again, this is like I don't trade this way anymore. This is a way that my mentor teaches me how to trade this model. But I don't like that anymore. I just don't like that, so I'm not trading that way anymore. I'm really just waiting for more confirmation type setups. Again, this trade is garbage. I traded way too early. Didn't wait for the close. That would have been a 1-to-1 setup. I would have entered on this close right here instead of entering way too early right here, waiting for the close. Enter right here, longs to this high. It would have like literally ticked it. Typically, I put um, my target like a little bit below my liquidity level because a lot of times it can edge it, and it's happened before where it's like literally ticked it almost, and I just don't get filled and it just dumps. So yeah, I just know that if I just continue doing this through these rough months, whether it's a month, whether it's 2 more months of just really, really rough conditions, I know that if, I can take 1 win a week and then the rest break even or just a straight break even week, I'm happy. As long as I'm managing my risk and I'm still able to learn, that's all that matters. So, a lot of you today, boys, but hope y'all were able to get something from it. Next week, we will return stronger and better, ready for a better week. Hopefully, we shall see, but let me look next week. Right. Let's see what we got. So we got core retail, so 16th. Sadly, I'll be back at school, so Monday will be a good day to trade. I'll be trading Monday. I'll be trading not Tuesday. I will not be trading Tuesday. I will not be trading Wednesday. And I will be trading Thursday. I will be trading Friday. So I'll be trading 3 days next week. I will not be trading Tuesday and Wednesday, but just because prior FOMC plus there's no news, and Wednesday there is FOMC. So yeah. So hopefully y'all and boys enjoyed this video. Got something out of it. If you want to comment anything, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And if y'all want to join the Discord as well, that will be left in the description. I hope y'all boys have a blessed day. Peace out.